The skill we're about to learn is one of the most unnoticed but profoundly important skills of crucial confrontations. Most people, when watching others confront problems, don't even notice that one of the big differences between those who are best and the rest of us at crucial confrontations confront different problems. They raise different topics. We noticed this as we were conducting our original research. We spent 10,000 hours watching people who were gifted at crucial confrontations. And we noticed they tended to zero in precisely on exactly the right thing to discuss. One of these experiences was in a meeting that was just a swirl of activity and discussion. At one point, I watched the individual I was observing stop the whole discussion and say, you know what? I think there are 3 different issues that we're discussing here. And this, I believe, is the most important one. It organized the entire conversation. Everybody immediately agreed. But that capacity, the ability to unbundle this complex set of issues and pick precisely the right one to discuss, is essential. These people that we studied had a way of unbundling using a little acronym that we'd like to share with you. CPR. Content, pattern, and relationship. There are 3 qualitatively different kinds of issues that you can confront. The first is content. This has to do with the immediate problem, and here's the mistake most of us make. We tend to deal with the immediate pain or issue at hand at the expense of perhaps the more important one. I watched a mother in Puerto Rico at a swimming pool at a hotel I was staying at a few months back who did exactly this. She's sitting there with her little 4-year-old boy playing at the pool, and after a couple of minutes says, "Let's go." He says, "No." She packs up her bags and starts to walk away, and she says, "Come on, come on, come on." And he says, "No." She says, "I need you to come right now." He says, "No." So she starts to walk after him, and he starts to walk away. So she starts to run, and he starts to run. And finally she grabs him because her legs are longer, picks him up, leaves, and problem is solved, right? Wrong. The problem here is that she confronted the immediate pain, the fact that she wanted to leave, the fact that he wasn't complying. But what was the real issue here? It was not content. It was something deeper. It was obedience. The next time she tries to get him to leave, is he going to? Absolutely not. He just learned that she is responsible because she didn't confront the right problem. The second kind of problem you need to be able to confront is a pattern problem. This is entirely different than content. It's not about the single instance of concern. It's about a pattern of concern, a pattern of behavior. A manager I worked with a while back had to have a crucial confrontation with her boss. Why? She said her complaints were, now listen, are these content or pattern? The complaints were that he cuts me off in meetings. And sometimes when I make a comment, he snorts. He'll make this sound. She says it's insulting. She said the last meeting I went to, we had organized the agenda in advance, but when I got there, everything had been moved to the bottom that was on my list. So what's the right issue to confront if you were her? She was ready to go in and say, "I'd really like for you not to cut me off in meetings. Please don't cut me off." That's content. Or it could be pattern if it's a habit, a pattern of behavior, a pattern of problems. Now, quick tip for you. When you go in to hold a pattern confrontation, the other person 9 times out of 10 will try to drag you back to guess what? The content, to the most recent instance. If you go in and say that your reports are characteristically sloppy and you're often late, they're going to go back to the last report and try to explain it away. If you let them do that, if you let them change the topic without you even noticing, you lose, because you'll walk away dissatisfied. There are 3 signs that you're confronting the wrong problem that you need to learn to watch for. First, like that woman in the pool at Puerto Rico, your emotions escalate. If in the course of the crucial confrontation you're getting more and more upset, it's a sign you're probably on the wrong topic. Second, if you find yourself having the same conversation over and over again, you are having the wrong conversation. You're confronting the wrong problem. If you're confronting content, it's probably pattern. If you're confronting pattern, it's probably relationship. Don't hold repeated crucial confrontations. Move a level deeper. Finally, if you walk away dissatisfied, you walk away with a solution that you don't believe is going to work, then odds are you held the wrong confrontation. Content, pattern. The third is relationship. The woman I described earlier with the boss that snorts, cuts her off, and moves her agenda items down had a relationship confrontation to hold. These come in 3 kinds: trust, competence, and respect. I don't trust you anymore. I don't think you're competent. Notice that's a different thing to confront than you've made mistakes in the last 3 reports. And finally, respect. I don't think you respect me. That's the crucial confrontation she needed to address. And you know what? If she would have gone in and confronted problems with cutting off and moving agenda items, she would have walked away feeling entirely dissatisfied. Learn this skill. Learn to unbundle. Learn to step back from the crucial confrontation and tease apart the content, pattern, and relationship concerns, and then select the right one by asking, what do you really want? What do I really want? That prioritizes all the issues and helps you know the right one to confront. Learn this skill, apply it, and it'll make a profound difference in your capacity to hold crucial confrontations.